Hey everyone, so today I want to talk to you about Dexter's laboratory, which will just be referred to as Dexter's lab throughout the duration of this video. And Dexter's lab was without a doubt one of my favourite programmes, kind of when I was about 7 or 8 years old. It was on Cartoon Network and I absolutely loved it. Now I think it first came out in 1996 or 1995, I was like 3 or 4. But I started watching it when I was about 7 years old and I loved it. And you know what, I think it actually worked really, really well. Needless to say, it focuses on Dexter's laboratory. Dexter, kind of hidden behind his bedroom, he has an entire lab, which his parents, for some weird reason, never ever know about. And pretty much every episode revolves around his older sister, his older but very ditzy sister, Dee Dee, breaking into his lab, and destroying whatever invention he has created and causing some havoc by pressing a button she shouldn't, Ooh, what does this button do? Presses the button and, all hell breaks loose. And it's very exciting. I'll be honest with you, this is the first time with a TV show that I dislike the older sister character. Normally it's, well, apart from Phineas and Ferb as well, I prefer the younger brother characters. But with this one, normally I will prefer the older sister because it's normally the little brother that causes all the chaos in programs, stereotypically speaking. But with this one, Dee Dee, I very much love-to-hate relationship with Dee Dee. She annoys me a million times over, but it's for all the right reasons that she annoys me, which is something that I find quite interesting, So that's really quite fascinating. The one episode that sticks in my mind, I've seen various episodes, even though there wasn't that many made, to be honest, but if I had to pick one episode which I kind of remembered most or can relate to most, it's the one where they got watches, and when they got these watches they had to do different tasks and challenges, and this is actually kind of out with the lab, which is quite interesting as well. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, if it's the episode I remember most. And their watches got switched up, and Dee Dee ended up doing this whole army assault course kind of training, and Dexter ended up picking flowers and wearing a tutu. So it was kind of a personality switch there, and I thought that was quite interesting as well. But it is one of my favourite animation programs, and I think it would work nowadays. I don't know if it's still on television. On Wikipedia it says it had to run from 96 or 5 to 2003. So I don't know if that kind of implies that it's no longer on television. I don't have Cartoon Network, sadly. I know it's traumatic. I can't check, but I'd like to think that it still is on. If it isn't on, I think it could be quite a big hit with, today's the youngsters of today. Because it does tie in a lot of what people can relate to. Everybody with a sibling, doesn't matter how much you love your siblings, they will annoy you at some point. Perhaps not to the extent that Dee Dee did with Dexter, but it's something they can relate to. Every kid, especially, I really did dream of having my own, not my own lab, although when I did go through a phase when I was about 9 years old of wanting to be a scientist. That's never gonna happen. But generally, every kid dreams of having their own gigantic space, their own secret world, and Dexter had the ultimate secret world. He had this massive lab with so many gizmos and gadgets. I think he was 8 years old or something like that. It's ridiculous. Sensational. So it really ties in the elements there of the imagination, and it really plays on what kids really know, the sibling rivalry, and what they want, the fantastic imaginary space of their own. And I love it very, very much. The theme tune, to be honest with you, I don't find the theme tune to Dexter's Lab that compelling. Obviously when I hear it, I get excited, it's the nostalgia elements, it's great fun. But actually analysing it as a standalone theme tune, if it were to air now for the first time against other theme tunes, for example, I'm trying to think of the Cartoon Network theme tunes, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Angela Anaconda, Johnny Bravo, Wacky Races. Those kind of theme tunes, to me, just hold a little bit more fun than the Dexter's Lab theme, but it's on for 30 seconds. It's not, it's not relevant. Powerpuff Girls, that was a good one. Hair Bear Bunch. Getting kind of excited. Yeah, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on Dexter's Lab, and if it was something that you kind of watched frequently, or if you just caught it every now and then. If you've never seen it, whack it into YouTube. There are some clips. There aren't as many as what I thought. Like if you put in Ed, Edd and Eddy, you'll probably get every single episode. If you put in Dexter's Lab, there's not that many. But let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!